In today's video, we are playing Royal Lytham St Anne's, one of the most iconic Open Championship venues on the Rota. And of course, another episode of Every Shot Shown. I am playing every single course on the Open Rota, old and new, trying to hunt down the best in the games who've ever played it based on an eclectic scorecard. This place has got some amazing history. We'll talk about that later, as well as some of the previous winners here. You've got the likes of Ballesteros, Gary Player, Bobby Jones, Ernie Els most recently. Today, I'm trying to do something simple. Shoot my handicap, or better, and get as many birdies as I can for the eclectic. Let's get on the first tee.
Welcome to Seb on Golf. This is the Open Eclectic.
Now, a very tough par 3 to start, nearly 200 yards. And things are going to get tougher in general today because that leaderboard you saw earlier, this is one of the current Open Rotas. So all of those guys on the leaderboard, any birdies they made in their last competitive round here at Lytham are going to be added onto the total as well. So I've got work to do. Did not get a chance to have a warm-up today, so I was very worried about that opening tee shot. To get on the putting surface, I was very, very pleased. I will take a par on this hole to start things off all day long.
Tricky one this, OB right, bunkers left. The draw is just not reliable right now, but I'm going to have to try. I'm just going to go at the middle of that first bunker and hope for the best. Hoping for the best is never usually that good a plan, is it?
In the most recent 2 rounds at Royal Cinque Ports and Princes, the draw had abandoned us. It's normally so reliable, but that one was fine. Right down the fairway. Good. Going to need to drive well today. There are so many bunkers on this course. Driving it in the fairway is going to be absolutely crucial. Now, as you can see, the rain jacket is on, and buckle up, guys, because not only is this a very tough golf course, the weather gets treacherous.
Okay. This course has more bunkers on it than any other course on the entire Open Rota, and I've just found one, only took 2 holes. I've got a feeling the bunker play today is going to be very, very important to my overall score. Let's see how I do with the first test.
Did not quite commit to it, I've got to be honest.
That was so close to staying in the sand.
Now for par. To keep a good start going on its way, and it just didn't quite get there. So a tap in bogey, we go over par already. Not good, but still waiting for that first under par round of the series. Gonna have to work hard today to get it in these conditions.
Bounce it somehow. Bounce it. That is in. 2 in a row. Sadly, I just don't think I can take it on. 207 yards to the flag into the wind in the bunker. Just got to advance it 100 yards and try and make par the old-fashioned way. So I'm not going to get too greedy here. Sorry to disappoint.
Just got to be done. Sometimes you've got to take your medicine.
Not going to get too greedy here. Do you know what? I've got away with that. It's hit the bank, got so much spin, it's actually spun about 30 yards down the fairway. I meant that. I was going to say, did that come out of my pocket? It did. I feel it dangling down my leg.
I've got all the excuses going today. Short game was going to be needed in these conditions. It's going to be very hard to hit lots of greens, and it was feeling good recently, but that one wasn't my best. And all of a sudden, we've got another one of this length to avoid double.
Notice it again. Oh dear, how to make double bogey.
Okay, today's going to be a grind, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, today's going to be a grind. We've been averaging just under 4 over for all of the rounds we've done so far. That is not good enough. That is above our handicap, and it's not going to make it easy to go under par, obviously. We've got to buckle up our ideas here. Birkdale's next. Muirfield still to come. Hoylake still to come. Troon. Tough courses. We've got work to do.
Pretty pleased with that. Landed on the green, rolled right, didn't aim far enough left. It's actually a club less in the end, should have been 9. I've landed just by the first edge of the green. It's rolled down here and it's literally surfed around the edge of the bunker. Would have been 3 in a row, but...
So the old hinge and hold was back in play here. Weight forward, arms forward, just clip it and run it. And this was good. This was a confidence building one for me. Right then, you can see the guys in the background, because guys, get ready. The Golfing Game Show is back. This day we filmed episode 1 of series 2. 3 episodes to come, where the winner is going to play with me at the Old Course the day after the Open. That's coming very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. And they were the 3 contestants from episode 1. Lots of fun challenges coming from Royal Lytham. So here we go, on the 5th for birdie. Now, as you can see, we needed birdies on 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 and 17. So, anytime we get a chance for a birdie, we've got to try and take it now, because we're running out of rounds to catch Ricky Fowler and the boys. Tidy up for par, and okay, we've steadied the ship after a couple of drop shots.
Don't think I can get there. It's the beauty of being short.
Now, I've got to be honest, one of the big advantages when you're playing as a shorter hitter on some of these courses with lots and lots of fairway bunkers is many of them I can't actually get to. My driver goes about 240 in the air, but obviously in the wind it can change that dramatically. So quite often I'm free to just hit driver as I want, which is a real help. More sand. It's going to be a theme today. Gonna have to get comfortable in there today, and this one I did take my medicine and just tried to get it out and give myself an uphill chip, you can see, to try and make the par. Really been struggling on the par 5s, those of you would have seen on the recent Princes and Royal Cinque Ports videos. This one, uphill. Can I convert it? Come on, Sebi! Oh no, and the par 5 struggles continue.
It was sort of like it was going to turn, and then it just went that way. Okay, this is definitely, it feels like the hardest open venue I've played so far, including Carnoustie. I'm obviously not playing that well so far, but let's remember this is eclectic. All about birdies or maybe eagles. This is another par 5, although eagle could be a little bit ambitious here. There are bunkers everywhere. There are so many bunkers. I am just going to get into grind mode right now. I'm going to get into grind mode. 4 over par already. I'm getting 4 shots today with the slope. It's a very tricky course off this tee, 6,700 yards. I am really struggling to loosen up, but this is not excuses. Even though I've just given you 2, we're not making any excuses. We're going to fight to the end of this round to salvage the best possible score we can and try and just sneak in some birdies. Maybe even an eagle. Ricky Fowler, top of the leaderboard, he's got an eagle on that card, and the other boys are catching up too. I need one.
That's one of the things I love about this series. There's lots of different objectives, and for me, one of the most important things when you are onto a bad start in a round, you have to find a new thing to focus on. If you think your score's gone for today, you've got to find a thing, and the eclectic scorecard is a great way of doing that because I'm just searching for birdies on the individual holes where I need them. So this 7th hole is indeed another par 5. So can we break the curse? We do not need to be making bogeys on par 5s in an eclectic scorecard when we're trying to go low. Couldn't get there in 2 though, so we nudged this one into position. This one was on a good line, however it was a little bit short, but still a birdie chance on its way up the hill. Could get one back? No. That was a more positive putt though. That's encouraging. We're not going to let this go, guys. We're going to grind. That is something I really pride myself on, is no matter what, don't let the rounds go. Because if nothing else, you're playing for momentum for the next round. You're playing to find something. If you're not playing well, you've got to just keep fighting. 8th hole. This one, out of bounds all the way down the right, rough on the left, tight fairway that you've just got to hit a shot on. You've got to step up and hit one.
Come on. Thank you. So as I mentioned, there are more bunkers on this course than any other open venue. And on here, the left, short left, is the deepest one on the golf course. I've only got 130 yards in, but it says here, a note of caution. So beware. Oh my God. Hit something. Don't go long, he said. Oh, I'm not gonna. I've got away with it. Worst shot of the day. Bladed it straight into the bank and it's popped up. And I mean, is it all right? It stayed on? Pin eye, he says. Wow.
Now, sometimes in golf, you hit good shots and get a bad outcome. This was not one of them. This was a terrible shot, good outcome, and a birdie putt on a birdie hole. Never really had a chance though, and all of a sudden we've got work to do for par again. Come on, Sebi, tidy up, keep momentum going. Come on, the fight back is on. But look what's happened. We spoke about it. The 8th hole here at Royal Lytham. Tiger Woods has made a birdie to pull away from me. Before we crack on with the round, I want to give a big thank you to Mercedes-Benz for partnering with me for this series, getting me around these open venues in ultimate luxury. Mercedes-Benz is also an official patron and partner of the Open, and they've been working in golf for over 30 years. Both gathering tradition and innovation, the Open and Mercedes-Benz are the perfect match. So I cannot thank them enough for partnering with me and making this all possible.
9th hole. We're clinging on, but little par 3. It's not easy, there's a lot of bunkers standard, but it's only about, well, how far is it? 143 yards downhill, downwind. It's going to be a 9-iron. I haven't got a birdie on the 9th yet. Chance. Come on.
These short holes just needs to be good contact. And you know what? I've absolutely ripped this.
Be over it. Please be over it.
I want it to be over those bunkers, but there's a problem, guys. I ripped it. I ripped it too well.
Wow. Big.
Short game is going to have to work hard here. Once again, the old hinge and hold. I'm loving that right now, and I did that pretty nicely. Was trying to give it a go to get that birdie. Got to start being super confident over these. The new Spider GT putter was starting to feel really comfortable in my hands. You would have seen me play out in the Condor. It was absolutely rocking in that video. But look, they're coming thick and fast now. Sergio makes birdie on 9. We've got to keep up with them. Come on, Sebi. Good drive on 10. Another birdie hole. We like this one. Off we go. the wind starting to pick up, as you can see. Even the tripod starting to shake around here. The camera we use for the shot tracers moving around a lot. But we have, however, given ourselves a birdie chance. Come on, this will be fantastic. In it goes. Fist pump. We're off and running. That is a birdie. Tiger Woods, we're back level. 11th hole, par 5. Come on, well, let's get a birdie on a par 5, shall we? Come on, Sebi. Bunkers again, the main issue here. You've got to find a spot you can get close enough to the green to. I'm not really going to go for many of these in 2. Certainly not the holes into the wind. So it's all about playing for position. And you've got to really concentrate and navigate away from the bunkers. Don't get greedy. It's not always about just getting it as close to the hole as you can. It's about giving yourself a good number but taking as much trouble out of play. It's a layup for a reason, guys. I clipped this one really nicely, but was it getting on the green to have a chance for birdie? Not quite, but we will have a putt at it. Good contact, rolling towards the hole. And okay, good pace, but actually a little too much pace. And now we've got one of these. Surely we're not going to make another bogey on a par 5, are we? Come on, get that GT rocking. On its way. Oh, it just crept in. You can see how much it means to me. So sick of making bogeys on par 5s. Another par 3. A long-ish one again, though. Bunkers everywhere. Standard. 187 yards, and I didn't like it.
I think that's Sandy.
Sandy once again. Clumped nicely. That one much better. Not tight in, though. No gimme, that's for sure. And the putter is now working overtime. But it is up to the task, and we are officially absolutely grinding right now. Back to 3 over, and we're holding on to it with some nice par saves. But I was watching this one.
Yeah.
It was okay, it was left, we found it, the lie was not too bad. Send this one off on a decent-ish line.
Saw it bounce.
Off the green again, though. Putter, feeling good. Can we have a chance for birdie? Get there, get there, get there! Are you kidding me? You are kidding me. We're feeling good now, guys. We've kept grinding. We've kept a positive attitude. And now we're back on a respectable score, giving ourselves looks for birdie. 14th hole, 436 yards. Again, the goal here for me was just to pull it away from those first 2 bunkers on the right, down the left-hand side. Actually hit the fairway, achieved, and the wind was really, really blowing up now. I was watching this one. This one's on a good line. Come on, let's get another one in tight. We did. Birdie putt on 14. Get in the hole! Oh no, we're giving it some real good looks now. And that could have easily been back to 2 over. And that would have been sensational stuff. Got to settle down here though. Keep concentrating on these short putts. Don't take anything for granted. I like the aggressiveness, but just keep playing solid golf. And this one was down there, heading towards a bunker, managed to just miss it. We saw it bounce, and it had indeed missed it.
$14 yards left in with my 3rd. I'm actually going to play a 7-iron, guys. Similar shot to I played the 18th at Prestwick. To try and get it landed about where the other guy's balls are and just running out towards the green. The wind's so strong, can't even focus on the hole. I don't really know, I can't visualise this at all. I'm just going to get it moving low that way and forwards.
I do really love these linksy field shots, but I did not like this one. It was almost a shank.
Do not go in a bunker.
Just didn't commit to it, guys.
That was terrible.
It was terrible. And now we've got work to do to save bogey. Really nice chip though, rolling down nicely. That will be... Okay, we've got to work here because we do not need another double bogey. Oh, Sebi, after all that hard work.
Double. 2nd double of the day. That is not going to get it done. All that hard work.
Oh, and just to rub salt in the wounds, Rory McIlroy with a birdie on 15 here at Lytham in his last competitive round. He pulls further up the leaderboard as well. The boys are not going to stop making them. We've got to start. Did not like that one though. Out to the right-hand side, and we're in danger of letting this round slip away again.
Right, 112 yards. I found it. I didn't think I was going to find it. I was a little bit worried about walking back to the tee. But we've got it. This is a popular spot. Sevi Ballesteros famously hit a ball into the car park, which would have been the car park there when he won the Open, and made an amazing save from over there. I'm not quite in the car park, but I'm in trouble. But only 112 yards left. Bunkers right in front of me in the green. I've just got to hope I get the right number here and get some sort of good contact.
Now the lie wasn't great, it wasn't too bad. It was just the wind. I had no real way of judging the distance, and I got this one pretty nice on a good line, but it just went on me, guys. It just absolutely went on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a card wrecker. Come and look at this lie. You can even see the ball. Get in there, can you see it? Oh, grab 5. and run to the next hole right now.
Oh, it's just come out so low on me and all the way through the green. And oh no, you know what's over there, don't you? You know what's over there? That's right, a bunker. And oh, Sebby, this is not what we needed. We've just got ourselves back in position, and you can see I've got a bit rattled here. Normally I'd get out of the bunker, settle myself, but I'm just fuming. And I've clipped that one, and much better than the first one, but look where it's gone. Oh God, oh, this could be a big number right now. On its way for double bogey. I was focused. I gave it the good old try. But it was not happening, and that is double and triple. And after such a great bit of resilient fighting back, I've dropped 5 shots in 2 holes. And you can see, I had nothing to say, I was on. And look, Sergio goes and makes birdie on 16.
That was painful, but I always like to say, when you're messed up on a golf course, you've got to find a new goal straight away. The goal of shooting my handicap is now gone, unless something ridiculous happens, but it's gone. New goal, break 80. Simple as that. Mindset switch, focus on what you want to do, not what you've messed up. Back in the building, driver, straight to those houses. So all that matters now is a new goal.
That's all you can do, guys. That's all you can do. Focus on what you can control. You've got to move on. Now, I don't always do it. It's easy to say, harder to do.
That was the weirdest flight I've hit in a ball in a while.
But what happened here with this one, as it went past those sort of bushes and gorse on the left, the wind caught it massively, pushed it out towards the right-hand side. And this one was wobbling here. We've got to just keep some respectability here going. New target was simply to break 80. And we're going to have to work to do that, guys. We're going to have to work very hard here on 17. For par, look at that flag moving. Grind, Sebby. Yes. So proud of how I can grind. But look what's happened. They're just not going to stop, guys. Ricky Fowler has extended his lead at the top. And now we play the famous 18th hole here at Royal Lytham St Anne's.
I like it.
Some iconic moments happened on this hole. And that was a really, really good tee shot, and it was getting very dark. The camera doesn't really do it justice, just how dark it was. I could honestly barely see the flag. You can see the lights are in the clubhouse behind. This one was on a good line, and the reason I was watching it, because I just couldn't see it.
I think it's about 10 foot, maybe 15. I got no idea what it does. I think it's off the right, but the wind's off the left, so is that a thing? They balance themselves out? Just go at it. Come on, finish strong. This will be a great comeback.
On its way, and no, it was not to be, but we tidy up. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have been a lot better.
Okay, well, I was quite happy with a lot of that there. Played pretty solid to get back in contention for my handicap. 2 killer holes, right? But that can happen in links golf. I'm quite happy with how I played. Guys, hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit subscribe. More links golf coming soon. Tomorrow, I'm playing Birkdale. That video will be on the channel very soon. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you again next time.
And just before we go, Tiger Woods, of course he birdied 18, of course he did. So he's pulled away from me again. I've got work to do at Birkdale. The scene of Jordan Spieth's incredible open win. I recreate some of his amazing shots there. You're not going to want to miss it. But first, let's recap today's round. Some stats down there. You can see my shot of the day. Probably got to be that birdie putt in on 10. Because it was one for the eclectic, it counts a little bit more. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.